Oh, get down, baby. Get down, baby. Oh. Yeah, this is a perfect beginning to the title of my video. What can I say? I wish Pixie would come over here. But yeah, hey guys, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like my camera's a little crooked. I think I'm gonna have to tilt that over just a tad. Get down, baby. Get down. Yeah, it looks like it's tilted just a tad. That'll do it, I think. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing well. Okay, come on. Oh, got up this morning, freezing cold here in Albuquerque, but I took a shower. I was in a really good mood because I slept so good, guys. Last night I thought, I was thinking, why do I wake up kind of uncomfortable? Well, last night I thought maybe I'm getting cold during the night. So I put an extra blanket on my bed and oh my goodness, I slept like a log. Slept in a little bit, woke up feeling really good and rested. So stupid me, I'm thinking I'm fine during the night even though I was a little chilled when I, go to bed. Because I keep my heater at 70 degrees at night. And I thought, it's so chilly in here tonight. Well, putting that blanket was the best thing ever. So, so yeah, anyway guys, back to the subject, the dogs or pets. I wanted to make this video because last night as I was snuggled in bed with my two little doggies, I thought, I just can't imagine life without them. Not now, except maybe now. But yeah, I just can't imagine life without dogs. In my case, dogs. I'm a total dog lover. Had dogs all my life. And I can't even tell you, no baby, I can't let you do this while I'm recording. No. So I've had dogs all my life, and I can't imagine life without them. And I just wanted to talk to all of you who are, avid pet lovers. You own your pets, you love them like crazy, that type of thing. For me, they're not pets. They're not just pets. They are like my babies. They've kind of taken the place of my children, I guess you could say. Now that I'm living alone, my kids are growing in their own lives. My dogs have taken the place of my little kids. And I spoil them rotten. It gives me great joy to make them as comfortable as I can, to buy them special treats and toys, just like you did with your kids, if you had kids. And I enjoy it thoroughly. Their companionship is, it's incredible. I mean, these little animals love you unconditionally. They don't care what kind of mood you're in. They don't care if maybe they do something that upsets you and you yell at them a little bit like, don't do that or whatever, They don't care. They're like, they still love you. They don't keep anything against you. They don't monitor you to see how you're acting or behaving, or are you in a good mood or are you in a bad mood. They just love you. And to have unconditional love from these little animals, to me, is one of the most precious gifts in life. Like right now, I'm doggy sitting some friend's dog, and she's a big dog, and I love her as if she were my own because I've known her for years. I used to take care of her owner when I was a caregiver for the elderly. And the older man had this dog, Luna. And after he passed on, his son and his son's wife took over the dog. And they travel, so when they travel, they let me take care of Luna. Well, to me, she's like one of my dogs now. And whenever they bring her, she's just as spoiled rotten as they are. And I'm just in such a mood today to be so grateful for my little dogs and the companionship they give, and the safety. My little dogs are excellent watchdogs, and so is Luna. When she barks, because she's big, people don't like that bark. But my dogs are very good little watchdogs. They hear something that I never hear. It's amazing the hearing that they have. I mean, I will be sitting here watching TV, the TV's up, I'm watching, all of a sudden they're growling, you know, letting out that little "rrrr," or they'll all of a sudden perk up their head and their ears, and I'm thinking, what are they hearing? And I'll peek out the window or the door, and lo and behold, there's somebody walking by. Something I never heard. So they're amazing little watchdogs. And when you're going through tough times in life, like when I was going through my severe anxiety where I was shaking all day, I would just hug these dogs. I would just hug them. Because when you live alone, there's no one there to turn to during all the hard times in your life. So when I was going through that extreme anxiety, I would just get these dogs. Sometimes I'd just lay on the bed, they'd hop up, and I would just hold them and hug them. And the comfort they gave me when I was going through that is irreplaceable. It was just amazing. They'd cuddle up to me, I would hug them, I'd cry sometimes when I was going through that anxiety. I would just cry every day, actually. I would be crying. And somehow they were tolerant of it all and just stayed with me. They just would lay right next to me or lay their head on me, and I'd be lying down in bed crying, wondering what was going on with me with the anxiety and the depression I went through. It was terrible. But these guys, they didn't care. They weren't like, why are you in a bad mood, or, you know, settle down or whatever. You know, they just laid with me and comforted me with all their little hearts. And I can't even imagine not having that. Like right now, I showered, ran to the store. Well, when I come home, what's the first thing? I open the door, and they are all just greeting me, just jumping in, you know, just happy as can be. And I love that. I will never stop that. I know there are people out there who say, you know, teach your dog not to be so excited or jump up when you come home and this, that. No, I'm the opposite. I love it. I love having my little dogs go nuts when I get home because it's a wonderful little greeting. And for those of you that have pets, whether it be dogs, cats, birds, whatever pet you have, it's just nice to have this little being, this little creature, or big, whatever it may be. And it's just nice to have, I don't know, to care for them, to love them. And in my case, like I say, it's the dogs. The love they give is just so, it's just so wonderful. And I love when I buy them little treats, you know, good treats, and then all I got to say, you want a TREAT? I can't say it because they'll run. I love to see their excitement. So excited over getting a TREAT. And I buy them little squeaky balls that they love to play with. And I mean, I don't know, guys. It's just incredible. And when I have had to put dogs down, let me tell you, I was beyond devastated. I would cry for weeks and weeks and weeks every day when I've had to put a dog down, because it was like losing a family member. And I've even heard people say, or in their comments I've read, that they are closer to their dogs and cats than they are their family. And I mean that, I have read that. And I know there are people out there, oh, how can you say that? Oh, that's crazy. No, it's not crazy. The reason that happens is because these pets are with you every day. They're with you every day. Your little dogs and cats, or maybe it's a bird, I don't know. But in my case, I'm talking about something I can actually grab and squeeze and hug and, you know, that type of thing. But whatever comfort you get from whatever type of pet you have, it doesn't matter. But I can understand how some people are like, well, I was sadder when my dog died than when, let's say, when my mother died. I get that. I truly do, because they're with you every single day. They're with you through your good times, your bad times, your happy times, your sad times. They're with you when you're doing great. They're with you when you're falling apart. They're just there for you all the time. They're there when you come home. They greet you. In my case, I go to bed, there they are, snuggled next to me. No family member is going to do all that these dogs do. not that I love my dogs more than my family. No, I would have to say equally, to be honest with you. I love them equally because they are there for me in ways that no human can be. Not even my family. They have their own lives. They have their own things to do. They can't be here for me every minute of the day. They can't, always take care of whatever issues I'm going through. But these guys do. And they do it simply by being loving and just, I don't know, even when I shower, like today, I showered, I get out, and I thought, I'm not doing my makeup or hair. I'm just going to run to the store, to Smith's. No, I'm not going to do myself up. It's a cloudy, cold day, and I thought, I'm just going to come home, and then I'm going to change into something warm and fuzzy warm today. I haven't done it yet, because I just got back from the store. But even that, I mean, just something as simple as getting out of the shower and going into my room to get dressed. Well, there they are, like, hi, you were gone so long in that shower, They're just happy to see me. And to me, that's one heck of a gift. It is really a heck of a gift to love a pet so much, your animal. I've had them all my life. When I was young, my dad, he would always bring home a dog. My mom was not thrilled with it. Believe me, she was not a dog lover until her last dog. And I'll explain that. But she was not a dog lover. But my dad, somehow, he'd always bring home a dog because someone at work was getting rid of one or he found one, whatever. It was always a rescue dog. He never went into a breeder or anything like that. It was always kind of a rescue dog. And I'm very grateful for that because that's where my love of dogs grew from. He always would bring home a dog, and I loved them. And my mom, she was more than happy not to have him around until my brother, bless his soul, when one of my dogs got pregnant, he decided he wanted a puppy when he was younger, because he was almost 10 years younger than me. And I was married at the time, and we had a dog that had puppies, and he wanted one, so my parents let him have one, even my mother. Well, she grew very attached to that dog, and when my brother grew up and enlisted in the service into the Air Force and left home, well, that dog was hers. She became so attached to that dog, it wasn't even funny. It was her baby. I think that dog took place of my brother being at home because he was the last one at home for many years after I left. He was the only one home. So I think when he left, that dog was her baby. And when his name was Snoopy, and when Snoopy died, she was devastated. And I was shocked because I thought, here's this woman who never wants a dog in the house or around, that type of thing. And no, she was devastated when little Snoopy died. I'll never forget that. I went over the night before he died just to visit, and then my dad said, there's something wrong with Snoopy. And I went in to look at him, and I thought, oh, he doesn't look good. Well, then the next morning, he was gone. So it was his time. He was an older dog. It was his time. And I'm hoping he went peacefully during the night. But oh, my mom was brokenhearted. And that's the way I've been. When I've had to have them euthanized, it just destroyed me. The last two I've had to have that done to were Capone and Kitty. And it's even harder because they lived in this house with me. Kitty was 18 years old. Capone was 15 and a half. So these dogs were in my life a long time. Kitty, I got her, I think it was 2011. And I'm telling you, when those dogs passed, my heart was broken and shattered into a million pieces because they had been through hell with me. To put it, that's the only way to put it. I went through some hellish things in life, but Kitty and Capone were there with me. And so is my little Chihuahua, Elvira, but she passed before them. And it was devastating with each one of them. Any dog I've had, they're not the only ones I've had to put down. Any dogs that I've had, it was devastating to put them down. I just lived with guilt, like I had to end their life. And I know it was for the best so they wouldn't suffer. I know it was the right thing to do. But I still had that guilt of, oh my God, it was me that had to end their life. It just, oh, it was so heartbreaking. But I knew I couldn't be without dogs. After Kitty died, I got Pixie, who's over on the couch as usual. And it took me 6 months to get over Kitty dying because she was the last of the two, Kitty and Capone. And it took me 6 months to get past her, and I thought, I can't be in this house alone anymore. I can't do it. I need a dog. Went and got Pixie from the shelter, and then after I'd had her for a few years, my son could no longer keep Lily, and I said, I'll take her. At first I wasn't going to. I was like, I'm going through the height of my anxiety. This is when I was going through the height of that anxiety and depression, and I didn't think I could handle her. Another dog, rather. But then I changed my mind immediately and said, I'll take her. So I'm so glad she did, because adding her to our home gave my little Pixie a companion, because she was very down and out after Kitty died and she was here by herself. And so now they're as close as can be. They sleep together, they lay together, they eat together, they do everything together. And so I know it helped Pixie because she came alive again. She would just lay on the couch and do nothing after Kitty died. She just was a couch potato. So these little guys bring so much life into your world. Guys, the heater, oh hold on, I can't have this heater on. I just can't, it's too loud, and I forgot to lower it. Oh, move baby. Thank you baby. Yeah. Oh, I felt, it was weird. I felt like there was something on me. Ugh. But I just had to make this real quick because I woke up this morning, and after sleeping so good, putting that extra blanket on my bed, I didn't realize I was getting cold during the night. I really didn't. I thought it was comfortable, guys, like I said earlier. But I woke up and oh, I felt so good. I was warm and cozy under the blankets. They were snuggled right up next to me, and I just reached over to pet them both. And the way my little Lily looked up at me, she always goes like this to look back at me in bed. She looks all the way back, and she looks back at me like that. And I looked in her little eyes, and I was like, I am so lucky to have such a peaceful life. I really am, guys. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really am very, very fortunate to have such a peaceful life. I've got good health, aside from the little anxiety. I do what I want, when I want, if I want, since I'm retired. I go to bed when I want, I wake up when I want, or, well, not when I want, but I'm always the 6:30 woman. Today I woke up at 6, it's really weird, it's been like 6:37, 6:40 every morning. Always within that minute span, it's kind of weird. But I woke up and I just felt so cozy and warm, the house was cool. And I laid there and I thought, I am so lucky. These loving little creatures just make me feel so good. And just the way that they want to be around me, that's what's wonderful about pets that you really, really love. The fact that they want to be around you all the time. For me, that is a wonderful gift. I love it. It just, I don't know, like I'll sit on the couch and my Pixie hops up, like I like to lay, lay on the couch, sitting up, but you know what I mean. You're sitting up, but your legs are on the couch, like that. And she'll come to the left side of me next to the cushions and snuggle in next to me, and Lily jumps right on my belly to lay with me while I watch TV. And I love it, guys. Tell me about your experiences with your pets, whatever it may be that you love, and what they do for you in your life, how they help you, or how they've been there for you in what way. Because I'm telling you guys, these dogs are my family. They are not just pets to have around. They are my fur babies. And even the one that I watch, Luna, she's here laying down on her. I made a bed for her when she comes over. I have 2 layers of orthopedic foam, big ones, and then I put a blanket over it, and that's her bed. That's where she lays, because she's older now. She's got a little arthritis, I think it is, in her hips. She's got a little hip problems. So I want to make it as comfortable as I can for her when she lays down, when she's here. And she loves it. She knows that's her spot. But yeah, I just was in a good mood today, thinking about how lucky I am in so many ways. But these dogs, pets, what they do for so many people. I've read some comments on some videos of people who say that their pet has saved their life, literally, because maybe they were on the verge of suicide, they were on the verge of maybe doing something to themselves, you know, harming themselves in some way, and then they would look at their pet and realize, no, I'm here, I've got to be here for my dog, my cat, whatever. So they can actually be lifesavers. I know for me personally, when I was going through the anxiety and depression, I went through that for a full year. I honestly don't know what would have happened had I not had my dogs here, because they kept me going and they kept me responsible for them. Because any of you who have experienced true anxiety and true depression, not just a bad day or week, I mean actual depression, it can take you to a very, very dark place. And there were days, that happened, and I would look at my babies and think, nope, I got to take care of these guys. They're depending on me. I'm responsible for them. They love me. I have to take care of them. It was a very dark year. Thank goodness that's passed. But I mean, I still have my days, you know, since I live alone. I still have days when I'm like, I hate it. I hate being alone. It's very temporary, but it comes up now and then. And then my little guys will come around and I'm like, I'm not really alone. And it helps so, so much. How many of you have experienced illness? I know times when I was sick, or I injured myself and I'm laid up, you know, because of the injury. Those little guys, they're right there with me. They're right there with me, just like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Don't worry, Mama. I'm here for you, Mommy. You know, that's the feeling I get. It's like they're like, I'm here for you. Come on, baby. And it just makes you feel good. I hope those of you that have pets are experiencing as much love as I am to give them and to receive from them, because it is unconditional. I mean, I've been in some pretty awful moods, or you know, depression, anxiety, where I can't handle much throughout the day. When I was going through that tough time, I couldn't even give them attention. I really couldn't even give them attention because my mind was so messed up with the anxiety and the depression. I couldn't give them the attention that I normally do. Not that I ignored them, of course, but you know what I mean. It's like my brain, I was just trying to get through the day when I was going through that. These guys did not care. They did not care, hey, Mommy's not giving us as much attention. No. If I sat down, there they were to cuddle next to me. If I laid down, there they were to cuddle next to me. They didn't care. They didn't hold it against me like, you know. Can you get that from humans? Not likely. Not likely can you get the devotion that dogs... I don't know about cats. I was a cat owner twice in my life, but I'm allergic to them. And for me, the cats were too independent. I didn't get the I don't know what you call it, the attention or the whatever that dogs give me. And that's not to put cats down. I know there are people out there. My son has like, I think, 6 cats. They love them. They adore them. His daughter adores them. His kids adore them. For me, I'm more of a dog person. But, yeah, it's hard to get that kind of unconditional love. And like this one here, you know, when my son gave her to me, she was a wild woman. Oh my God, she was a wild woman. I was like, oh, am I ever going to get this dog to settle down? Didn't take long. I got very firm with her, made her understand I mean business, and she has turned into an absolutely wonderful dog. In fact, the first night I had her, I thought, oh, is she going to sleep on the bed with us, me and Pixie, or is she going to be running around? Nope, she didn't budge. She stayed in bed with us and has since I got her. So she turned out to just be a little angel too. So guys, I just wanted to make this. Don't want to bore you with animal love talk, but I had to because I just woke up feeling so happy today. Now that I put that blanket on, God, I got a hair here. And I slept so well and felt so wonderful when I woke up that it was just a good morning. And after running to the store and chatting with people in the store, they're always friendly and chatting, I thought I've got to show my appreciation for these babies, and I hope you guys do too. Dang it, I got a hair I can't catch, guys. But yeah, show your appreciation to your fur babies or whatever pet you have. Love them. Let them know you love them. They can feel it. I believe it all my heart, with all my heart, that animals can feel if we love them or hurt them or don't like them or abuse them. I believe they have emotions for all of that. So anyway, already been on here almost 30 minutes. Amazing how fast the time goes by when you're having fun. But yeah, I can't tell you how much they mean to me, and I hope you guys love and enjoy your pets the way I do, because they mean everything to me. I can't fathom life without dogs. I just can't. It would be such a lonely existence. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to make myself some nice hot green tea and go put on something fuzzy warm because it is cold. Let's see. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
The temperature in Albuquerque right now is 43 degrees.
It's 43. Ooh, it's cold and cloudy. So have a good one, guys. And put down in the comments. It's nice for people to read about good things, happy things, or maybe you lost your pet and you're heartbroken still. Boy, do I know that. But put down your feelings about your pets. Okay, guys? Talk to you later. If I can get her down so I can get up. No, you got to get down, baby. Oh, whatever. There we go. Oh, let me get around here. Take care, guys.